All right, we're going to watch Jane's butterfly here underwater. This is going to be a side view. Jane, as we're watching her video, make sure you kind of check back and look at the notes that are in the email as well. Different things Lynette's seen that we think you can work on, different things that she was looking at that she thinks you're doing really, really well as well. They're always good to kind of take an opportunity to look at before or after practice, or even before or after a meet if you don't have time to watch the whole video. You always want to make sure you take anything you can get, any kind of verbal cues or visual cues that we're able to use with these, and continue to make them and make you better and better. We really think your flies come so much stronger, and we love that. So we're pretty happy and we're pretty excited to see how we end up doing this season. Turn here. Good job of driving your hands in. Good job of stacking your feet. A lot of cool things. So let's start this over here and let's really see what we can see. So as we start into that stroke, you do a great job of breathing early. You can see that your head's already coming above the water and you're about a quarter into your pull, maybe. So that's perfect. The biggest thing we see people do is not breathing early, and this is an excellent job of breathing early. And when you're breathing early, you're able to have a lot better fly, and you're going to be able to get your head down way better, and that's what we love. All right. So your head's coming down right pretty much as your hands are entering. So I'll be curious to see what it looks like above the water because we definitely need to get that head down just a little bit quicker. Almost like you're keeping your head up too high to breathe. Make sure you lift that head up or get that head down just a little bit quicker. The other thing is look at how your fingers are kind of splayed up. When you enter the water, your hands are going to be a little bit on an angle, but you want to be putting those fingers down as you pull through. When you kind of splay or point your fingers upward, what happens is you're really going to be pulling a little bit with your elbows and your forearms and not really grabbing with those hands. And we really want to make sure we grab with those hands just a little bit better. So keep high elbows and make sure those hands are a little bit lower. As we start that pull here, you can start to see that your hands are getting ready to get underneath your shoulders. Now you can see that you're dropping your elbows back right there, so you're not really pulling quite as well as you want. Like when you were right here, your hands were pulling together. Right here, you were getting ready to push those hands all the way to the back, but then you dropped your elbows. Don't bring your elbows into your side and don't let them fall in. Keep your hands pushing all the way through. As you're pushing that stroke, your eyes are looking down, which is excellent. That is so perfect. Like how you finish your stroke. You do a good two-beat kick, too. I mean, you do a great job of staying nice and high in that water. Your kick looks great. The one thing right here, so as your hands are entering, you really want to work on trying to keep those hands a little bit higher in the water. You can see the right here. You see here's your head, and you can see here are your hips, right? So you've got this little bit of a awkward looking triangle. If your hands are up here a little bit better, all of a sudden then you've got the perfect triangle that we want to see. So we're going to get your hands up a little bit higher and then letting those hands drop through while keeping your elbows up high. Don't force your hands down and then continue all the way down. Keep your hands higher in that water. A lot of stuff I got to erase there. Man, that kick is perfect. And again, your eye position, look at how good your eyes are looking straight down at the bottom of the pool. And a lot of times, if you have a good body line, it's because you're doing some of this kind of stuff right. Well done. As we go into our turn here, you see we're taking that last breath as we go into that wall. Don't take that last breath. Keep your head down. Once you touch the wall, guess what you're going to do? Breathe. So you don't need to breathe that last stroke. As you start to transition from one direction to the other, you can see you're trying to get those feet stacked. Yes, A+, perfect. Keep those feet stacked, so that really helps drive your feet into that wall. And we absolutely love seeing those feet getting driven into the wall. As you hit that wall, you can see your hands or your knees are pointing a little bit more that way. We'd like to see them up on an angle, okay? And then we can also see how bent those elbows are on that streamline. We want to make sure those elbows are locked right behind that head, right as we push off. In fact, if you look at this person right here, you can see how tight that streamline is, and you can see how her head's above her arms, and you can see here where your head's basically in between your arms, which is not letting you lock your elbows in quite so much. So whoever this is, that was a good streamline. We appreciate her helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dolphin kicks before you got your first stroke. Good. We want 6, but we'll be happy with 5. Great job of not breathing right away. That's really, really good. But again, you can see right here, your hands are in the right position. Your hands are in the right position, but watch those elbows. Elbows start to drop into your side, and there you're not getting much of a pull. So keep your hands, let your hands drive your elbows through. Let your hands get past your elbows and push yourself all the way back. Don't keep your elbows behind your hands, okay? Good job, Jane. Keep it up.